Tonight, from GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs taking on Tua Tagovailoa and the Miami Dolphins.
It is perhaps the best home field advantage in all of football, and certainly the loudest, as we welcome you to GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight, we've got the crew set for what should be a real treat, a great Monday night matchup between the Miami Dolphins and the Kansas City Chiefs. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now the Georgia Southern man, this is Jerick McKinnon. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
Nice chunk of yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
But just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Buying time to his left. And that will be incomplete. It was Justin Bethel who was right there defensively. On 4th down, Tommy Townsend to punt for Kansas City. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And it'll be Dolphin football. Here is Tua Tagovailoa heading out to lead this Miami offense.
Every quarterback in the NFL has a little bit of his own signature style out there, but for this guy, he really plays the game in a different way. It's led to a couple double takes from us up here as we see him as something truly unique. It's not that he's just...
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
And some room to maneuver. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, 78 yards. And the Chiefs will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. And with his speed, if he just finds the slightest crease, he can take it the distance like he did there.
How about the leverage up front? Offensively.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
And I think you're not telling yourself the truth. if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. He's got room at the 30. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. And the officials here can pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes. Caught. Kelsey, left side. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. These two teams all tied after one. Escaping the pressure right. The defense gets a hand on it, but he still grabs it. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
But when we see the ball tipped in the air, sometimes we get a little roll change, don't we? Because when it's in the air, sometimes the defensive back becomes the receiver. And in this case, the receiver looked like a defensive back, but ended up a receiver.
And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes finding Mecole Hardman, and the Chiefs have taken the lead. That's an old-fashioned death march there, partner. Took them a lot of plays, but hey, they did the job.
And the defense always preaches getting off the field, making a play, and turning it back over to their own offense. Unable to do so. A long, sustained drop.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. And Mahomes picking up the first as he slides and hits the deck. It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. 101 yards for him on the ground so far tonight, as he has been terrific in his first half. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Flush to his right. Catch is made by Hardman. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7.
That's a big league job there, getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
On first down now, a run with McKinnon. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Give him 3 on the gain there, 2nd and goal. Here's Mahomes to throw. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City.
Marquez Valdez-Scantling bringing in that one from Patrick Mahomes. And the Chiefs have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Touchdowns on their first 3. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. A dump down to McKinnon. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball and let him do his thing, and they got it out to him on the left side, and he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Mahomes now to throw. Eluding the pressure right. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
So we've come upon halftime here at KC with it. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. A carry for the fullback. This is Mike Burton. And he's able to get him a small cushion before being taken down at the 5, a gain of 3. 2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. Now they'll run it on the toss. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. On the slant, he's got Hardman. Kansas City touchdown. Mecole Hardman, his 2nd touchdown of the night, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
And that's a drive that makes everyone happy on that bench because they accomplish exactly what they set out to do. Take care of the football, eat up a little clock, end up in the end zone. Now they've got a cushion for the rest of the game.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Second down, McKinnon. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Screen play, McKinnon. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. Here's the Chiefs punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Ooh, the juke. It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull up. Well, their defense did the job. They got the turnover on downs. Now what can the offense do as they take possession? They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. 99 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
I know the game's not over, but there's got to be a sense of satisfaction right now for the guy carrying the football a bunch today. 99 yards, and he has enough time to go over the century mark.
Well, you got to give it to him again, right?
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. You're not worried about losing yardage here. You're not worried about any of that. You just want to get him to the promised land for every runner. 100 yards or more in a game.
The offense on third down tonight, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. Orlando Brown, the former Raven, the guilty party. The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on third down. They go play fake. Mahomes. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Jalen Phillips, the former first-rounder, getting in there for the sack.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long, why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play-action sack. On is the punter, Townsend, as he gets this one away. And that one didn't accomplish a whole lot. It'll be down inside the 35-yard line. Miami's offense set and ready to go. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole. At this late well, their defense did the job. They got the turnover on downs. Now what can the offense do as they take possession? They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And this shot downfield on 2nd down is brought in. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster, 74 yards. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their...
Late stages of the game here in the 4th quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10. They go draw play to McKinnon. Christian Wilkins there defensively for the stop.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. 1st down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage. 17 on the play. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you're talking about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down. Tackled that time by Jerome Baker out of Ohio State. So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away because danger lurks everywhere you turn.
So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Chiefs victorious here as we say so long from Arrowhead.